Hello students, in this lab class today we are going to what is recursion. Recursion is nothing but the function which calls itself. So so recursion has two criteria, basically base criteria and repetitive and the recursive criteria or the repetitive criteria. So first understand let's go through the program to understand what is this recursion and how we can implement it. So I have just taken a simple example for recursion. So this is a factorial program. So first I have in the first line I have included the header file stdio.h. We have included this stdio header file using, as you know, this all these functions printf and scanf are present in under this library stdio.h. Next we have what we have done. We have declared a function factorial, and inside we have passed we have declared a variable int n, which will be passed as an argument. Then inside the main function, we have declared two variables n and fact. Then we are using this printf function, we are asking the user to enter the number for which you want to find the factorial, and then we are reading the number using the scanf. So we have used percentage %d, as you know, it is the type specifier, data type specifier, format specifier for the int data type. Next, we have taken this fact variable and we have called the factorial of n. So what was factorial of n? Factorial of n is nothing but the name of the function which we have declared earlier, but we have not defined it yet. So after this line factorial of n, we move to our function factorial of n, where we have defined it. In this factorial, we are defining this function now int factorial int n. So that is why we are not using the semicolon here. In the earlier line where we have declared it, we have used a semicolon. But here, since we are defining it here, we are not using any semicolon here. Now for this recursion, we have used a simple concepts. As we know, for finding the factorial of number 0 is 1 and factorial of 1 is 1. So if any number which is less than or equal to 1, it will return 1. Else it will return n into factorial of n minus 1. That is, suppose we take a number 4. So 4 into factorial of 3, that is n minus 1. So our n was 4, so it will return 3. So similarly it will, like this it will continue, again it is 3. Now the n becomes 3, so it will again return to this statement and it will give 3 into 2, and it will in recursion the answer will keep on combining. Finally the answer, what will happen when it becomes 1, n minus 1 become, suppose here it becomes 1, then what happens, it return 1. So ultimately the result will be computed, all of them, it will be sum up and it will be computed, and which for factorial of a number is 24, and like this it will be returning 24 to this variable fact. Now what this printf statement will do, the printf statement will print this number, that is a factorial of number 4 is 24. So it will print the number. So let's see, now you can see here in this, now what is the recursion? See, inside this function, factorial is itself a function, and inside this function we are again calling this function. Both functions are same. So this is recursion, the function which calls itself. So recursion must have a base criteria, that means it should have a stopping condition. If it does not have, if a factorial of a number does not have a stopping condition, what happens, the program goes into an infinite loop. So we must have a stopping condition. So what is the stopping condition? If it is less than or equal to 1, then this is the stopping condition, then it will stop. Okay, otherwise it will compute n into factorial of n minus 1. Then whatever answer it computes here, it will be passed on to the statement fact. It will be stored here in the variable fact, and then this line, what it will do, it will just print it. So this is all about recursion.